let's get into our picks. How we do it is we go through every game on the slate, make our picks, and I don't know. Oh, I did make a pick for the one that I had not. I did that earlier today. But Dave, let's start with a good one. Patriots and Bills. Patriots, not really a good team right now. Cam Newton knows that if he plays like shit again, that he ain't going to have a job much longer. Jarrett Stidham is waiting in the wings. He was benched last week for him. The Bills, though, they almost lost to the Jets, which is, that's something in their own right.
Yep.
What do you expect from this? Does Cam Newton and the Patriots get back on track, or does Josh Allen and the Bills get back on track?
Josh Allen and the Bills get back on track. They had a rough stretch in their schedule where they looked real bad for a couple weeks there. I think that they can beat this Bill. I think this Bills team can beat the Patriots. Patriots team seems to just be lacking in talent in a lot of places, especially now with the best cornerback on that team and Stephon Gilmore being rumored heavily in trades.
And you know who's out for this week with knee surgery? Julian Edelman.
Edelman, yes. Yeah, he had a bit of the scraped off there on his meniscus. I'm not a doctor.
The meniscus, the knees.
I'm not a doctor.
But yeah, I just try to pretend to be one on Twitch.
I'm taking the Bills in this game. I do think Cam does enough to stay out there, but I don't think Cam can win this game with literally no weapons. Literally none.
The thing that concerns me is the Bills offense. And the reason why it concerns me, maybe it shouldn't, because the Titans and Chiefs are good teams. Titans have a good defense. Chiefs, their defense isn't dog shit, but their offense is better than their defense.
Yep.
But also against the Jets, you only put up 18 points. And maybe the Jets defense is as good as they say it is. But for me, that's my biggest concern is this going to be a 14-12, 14-10 kind of a game, and the Patriots just squeak it out? That's what I'm worried about. This Bills team needs to get back on track. I am going with the Bills, but I'm not the line is Bills by -3.5. The over-under is 41. I'm going to take the under by far because I don't think this is a high game. I think this is 17-10 Bills win.
Okay.
17-10. I'm not confident in the Bills offense. I'm not confident in the Patriots. The next game, Joe Burrows. He plays at home. He's coming in. The Titans come into play, Dave. Can the rookie get it done against the Titans?
No.
Or is this Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry going to run right over? Is this Hulkamania's going to run right over you, brother?
You're damn right it is. This Titans team is damn good. They are not going to lose to a Bengals team that is as woeful as it is. Joe Burrows is good. He's going to probably throw the ball about 55 times this game. With Gio as his primary back, I don't really love that run game. They got a lot of problems on that team. So no, the Titans are a polished team. Jonnu Smith, 1 week healthier. I feel like he's gonna have a bounce back week finally now. Because last week he played, but he wasn't 100%. He did miss a touchdown grab, which pissed me off quite a bit, but didn't cost me a thing. That's okay. So. Yeah, I'm definitely rolling with the Titans. Huge win this one.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is in shades of their win against Buffalo where they won 42-16. Expect that kind of a game.
They can run it up, yeah.
The fact that the Titans are only a -6.5 by Vegas shocks me.
Yeah, especially with Dunlap being shipped out. So you lose quarterback pressure. How are you going to get better? You don't.
I mean, the spread is at 6.5 leaning towards the Titans. I'm going with them to have a big win.
7 by Sunday opening.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Titans with the win, though. And Dave, I'm going to be honest. This week, I was looking at the picks.
Yep.
We're not this is not the hey.
Are we the same?
Yes,
the
except for one. Except for one game, we are the same. I looked at that earlier, and I was like, this is just one of those weeks where there are
and
not
it's the one
a
that
lot
I
of
literally
taking.
can't pick against.
Yeah. That's just the only one that I saw. I'll get to the other one, but
sure.
Raiders, Browns in Cleveland. Browns are actually a 2.5 point favorite by Vegas.
Yeah, this is it feels like a snub to the Raiders. I don't know if they're just trying to make some money out here by putting the Browns as the favorites, trying to sneak some money the other way.
I'm betting I'd bet the Raiders today because I think they're going to win.
I think the Raiders are going to win this game. I think Derek Carr has had a really good season. It's gone under the radar. I think that their offense is clicking. Their defense has had moments where it stood out. So, look, Baker Mayfield has just, he's either the best damn thing since sliced bread or he's absolute dog shit. And that's the problem. So when you have the odds of being a 50-50 quarterback,
mediocre team, he could have a good game. You're right.
he could have a good game. He could have a bad game. I'm thinking this is a close and competitive game, but I am going with the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the side of, let's see, let's go 32-26. Raiders with the win. Like, this is one where, like Eric said, Derek Carr is on his contract year.
Look, what happened? I mean, like, that's the thing. Derek Carr was about to be a star in this league. If you remember a couple of years ago, he was leading the Raiders to an insane season, got broke, and then it's like, all right, well, the legend of Carr has got to start over.
I made a bold prediction when that happened, Dave, when John Gruden came in. It was Brandon and I were doing a podcast. I can't remember if it was the Onside Kick or the Primetime Podcast. Yeah. I said Kirk Cousins will not pan out in Minnesota, and we will end up trading for Derek Carr. That doesn't seem like it's going to happen anymore because Derek Carr is playing good.
I wish the Bears, and he was a target we had talked about this offseason. I wish the Bears had traded for Derek Carr rather than Nick Foles.
Is it a contract year? Because Spot Rack has 2 more years on his contract. Yeah, I think Derek Carr has 2 more years on his contract.
Unless they have like one of those like easy out years where it's like very little guaranteed money. But he's a QB, so I don't know.
Yeah, Spot Rack doesn't have the potential out, but hey, they might be wrong. But yeah, Raiders win this game. And maybe that's just me because I'm a Browns hater that I'm going with that one. Do the Lions get the win over the Colts, Dave? Like, this is a game where I feel like the Colts are the easy answer. The Colts are a 2.5-point favorite if you're looking at Vegas. Lions gonna lion though, because
they just got something special, man.
They're 3-1 in their last 4, and that one loss was a 35-29 almost win against the Saints.
Yeah, the Lions are just so close to being very good, and it's the most Lions thing you could ever see. Like, it feels like as a franchise they've been cursed. Partially because obviously the Megatron deal where they just won't pay him out. Still, and that pisses me off. So I'm going to go against the Lions here. I think the Colts win this one. It is very much a toss-up, though, of will Phillip Rivers cost the Colts this game? Because that's all it is. It's their defense is so good. Their offense can be good. They've got weapons out there. We talked about the struggles with T.Y. Hilton. We talked about the struggles out there. We know the running game is questionable at times. So, like, I just believe in that defense. Now, the problem is, I watched a video today of, like, amazing plays that were, like, game winners that weren't kind of a moment.
Yeah.
And the Lions were on there about 7 times.
Yeah.
And it just hurts right here. Like, right there. It had the Megatron, the touchdown against the Bears that never was. It had, like, 3 more. It was just a lot of Lions plays. So, like, I understand the frustration. I just can't pick the Lions, even though I think the Lions are actually they're close. It's a very close. I would not take the 2-point. Like, it's gonna be very close.
I have it's just changed, Dave. So I went out of the page, reloaded the page. The line has changed, Dave, while we were doing the show. Now it's Colts -3. So they got half a point while we're talking.
Went up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does that change anything? You still not taking it?
3 points. No, because that's.
I can't believe that just happened.
I might take the Lions +3 then.
Yeah, I mean, while you were talking, Dave, in my head, I almost flip-flopped 5 times. But I gotta pick the Colts. Like, I can't do it. I can't go like the and go lone wolf like they would on NFL Network, Dave. I can't do it. I won't do it. Also, Phillip Rivers, I will say, kind of some nightmares because last year he was in Ford Field, and the Chargers blew him a game that he played a perfect game, and it was his kicker and the team, the defense. That. It was like, can they win the game for Carson or for Phillip Rivers right now? Because they ain't doing it.
Yeah,
Dave, our next game, Kirk Cousins sucks. Aaron Rodgers is good. Packers
Good's
win.
An understatement.
Like,
Rodgers is
Packers
like
are a
the second best
6.5
football.
favorite. They should be like a 14-point favorite. This
Yeah, I
game
don't know
will
how
not
they're
be
not
close. Not
Well,
close.
the problem is we saw what happened the first time. Gonna let up some
Garbage
points late.
time. Yep, garbage
Gonna
time.
be a lot of garbage time in this game because this will not be close.
No, it
so
won't.
I am taking the Packers. I don't know about that line though, so that's the problem. Packers will win the game. I can't guarantee that many points in between because by the end of the game, Justin Jefferson may get like a 75-yard touchdown. Like it could happen. Could happen out there.
Yeah, like I am not.
I don't know why you're not getting Rodgers some more help though. Will Fuller, we heard they lowballed the fucking Texans. They not know that Bill O'Brien left town.
Yeah.
They're like, so we've got this bag of balls over here and a vending machine. It's a Fanta vending machine.
Is it the it's a David Justice trade? Is that what you're trying to
I mean,
pull
I'm
up?
trying to toss that out there, yeah.
Yeah, it's just for those you don't know, I'm a Vikings fan and I hate my team right now because they are a pile of dog shit. And
lots of dog shit.
Yeah, a lot of dog shit right now. Maybe I'm gonna smell something when I go out in the living room. Maybe Sharpie left me a nice little steamer there for me to pick up.
You gotta take those dogs out more.
I mean, Kirk Cousins, he's garbage. Shouldn't be the quarterback of our team. Packers get the win and break my heart even more. Dave,
is getting excited for next year's quarterback draft.
If we get I'm not 100% sold on Fields yet. Like maybe that'll change when I die. Like there's only 3 of them. That's the problem. Like,
well, yeah, there's 3 at the top.
In last year, I felt like there was more. The Sam Darnold year, there was 5 of them. The Sam Darnold year.
You could go after a practice squatter down there in Tampa Bay.
Talking about who's talking about Tampa
Josh.
Bay? Josh Freeman.
Boy.
Why did you say? Josh McCown? No. You gotta just tell me the name, Dave, because I'm blanking on it.
I would love to tell you the name. If I could think of the name, I would tell you the name.
So his first name is Josh?
Right, he was like the number 12 pick or whatever. He was on Arizona. Then he was on Miami. Now he's on the practice squad.
Oh, Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen.
Thank you.
You're right.
Yeah, Ricky, don't ask me for names.
I was like, Josh Freeman and then Josh McCown came to my head.
Fuck
it. I would take Josh Rosen at this point.
He's on the practice squad down there in Tampa. I would not be shocked.
I'd take Ryan Fitzpatrick at this point. Like, fuck it.
I'm shocked that he is not already in Dallas.
Yeah, I would. Well, because they're entering the tank, Dave. They want to try for Trevor Lawrence because the next game, Dave, Jets-Chiefs. This is one where the Chiefs.
What's the line?
I want you to guess the line. That's how high it is.
14.
20.5.
What? I've never seen the line that high in my life.
I've never seen this. It is 20.
I've never seen that.
So the line is 20.5. The money line is plus 1,400 with the Jets, minus 4,000 with the Chiefs. Don't put money on the Chiefs. You're not going to make any this time.
I mean, the Chiefs win this game, but like...
Jesus Christ.
The only way the Jets win this game is a series of Tanya Harding incidents. And you just go down that sideline for the Chiefs. Everybody gets a fucking crowbar.
Just Darnold with the lead pipe.
That's, man.
Oh, like I
did not. I had no idea.
I saw that, David. I don't know if you saw. My eyes just were like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous number.
This is a game where obviously I am picking the Chiefs, but my heart will be rooting for the Jets all day. The gosh darn Jets, to quote
Sam Darnold could be your quarterback next year.
I wouldn't hate it. Anything's better than Kirk at this point. Hell, I'd
fucking... about to get Trevor Lawrence on, then they don't need Sam Darnold anymore.
Dave, I'm almost...
Sam Darnold with Bears.
Dave, I'm almost at the point where maybe Mitch Trubisky's better than Kirk Cousins. And yes, that is meant to be a joke, and how fucking much I hate Kirk Cousins right now. Don't want him anywhere near my football team. I want a divorce from Kirk Cousins. That's where I'm at. Dave... Rams-Dolphins. Does Tua get his first win against the Rams in Miami? Rams are a 3.5-point favorite.
I'm gonna let the fans in on a secret. I did not pick this game. I did not pick this game because I want the storyline of Tua starting his season off with a win. After
do it, Dave. Like, you know you want.
I was so happy for Tua, and then the Ryan Fitzpatrick interview happened, and like everything just came down to crashing down. It was like, oh. My heart hurts for this guy. Like, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's nothing but professional. He's a great guy. He doesn't deserve this.
Monday to a Tuesday show. How that flipped.
And we talked about how, he's backflipped again, by the way.
Yeah.
He's been great in the
Okay.
clubhouse, apparently, for the past week. He's been nothing but professional.
He's a character guy. He's had time to get over it and accept it.
But, like, everybody was like, well, I mean, like, is Tua actually better than Ryan Fitzpatrick? And I'm like, if you have to ask that question out loud, did you forget who Tua was in college? Like, he was the most dominant quarterback. I don't even know when. Like, he was fantastic. So I want to go with Tua here so badly. But the Rams are a good defense, and I'm afraid of that defense against a rookie quarterback. That's my problem.
That's why I'm going with the Rams.
If it was almost any other team, I would go for Tua and this Dolphins. I think Tua will look okay, but again, he's a rookie. This is his first NFL start. Aaron Donald just broke the Chicago Bears, and I can't say that the Dolphins have. I mean, they have a better offensive line, but not that much better to stop that team. I can't do it. I'm going Rams.
Yeah,
Can't write the storybook start.
Rams right away. Wait until next week when we have to do Dolphins Cardinals, Dave. Because you love the Cardinals, but you want Tua to get that first win. Then the game that's probably going to be game of the week. I hope it's game of the week. Undefeated Steelers going up against the 5-1 Ravens. The Ravens are actually a 4.5-point favorite here, Dave. I am going against that. I think the Steelers get it done. I think the Steelers stay undefeated, 7-0. Big Ben, fantasy-wise, doesn't have a great game, but the Steelers have a good enough game overall to get it done against Baltimore.
Baltimore's got a good defense. Their offense still has some places where they just run short. It's just the play calling hits a wall.
Yep.
And it seems like Lamar can be forced into situations where he can't win. Like, I don't know if it's just a situation where he doesn't have the experience to find the right play. He doesn't know where the guy is. He doesn't audible out of a situation or what freedom he has there. But that Baltimore Ravens offense seems to get held up. And I look at this Pittsburgh team, and they're elite on the defensive end, and they're elite on the offensive end. They have great talent on both sides. Minka Fitzpatrick popped off last week. We finally saw the Minka that we knew and loved. And I think that people just will continue to doubt the Pittsburgh Steelers week in, week out until they do. That's their problem. I'm taking the Steelers.
So the funniest thing from last week, because last Friday, I watched the Pat McAfee show. One of the first times I've ever watched it like live and not just the clips on YouTube.
It's fantastic.
And the funny thing in the chat was they were like, Pat McAfee goes, well, there's no way that there's not an undefeated team. And someone in chat was like, well, actually, Steelers could lose, and then the Seahawks and the Cardinals could tie. It was the Seahawks can lose to the Cardinals, which happened, and then the Titans and the Steelers can tie. No undefeated teams. And I was like, oh, man, I'm kind of hoping for that right now. So there's no undefeateds in the NFL. But yeah, this is one where before the season, I believe I said in my predictions, they split the home and away. Gets thrown out the window here, Dave, because the Steelers are undefeated. I'm keeping that going. I'm picking the Steelers until they lose.
Man.
Chargers Broncos. Is there any way that Air Bear doesn't get the win in Denver? The favorite via Vegas is the Chargers by 3.5.
It feels so good to be an Air Bear fan, man. I am telling you.
Fans are actually picking Denver. 53%. 53% of fans on ESPN are picking Denver in this one.
Where's the money at? Where's the money going? That's the thing. You can have more bets on one side, but where's the heavy money? That's where the sharps are.
Chargers are 3.5. Money line is minus 179 compared to plus 148 for the Broncos.
I'm betting the money. I'm betting the money is on the Chargers still. I'm going Chargers. I love Air Bear. I gush about him on a weekly basis. He's probably gonna be a wet boy again because he's literally the best rookie quarterback. He's the best rookie in the NFL, period, this year.
Did you find out your jersey size? Did you look at that Sanders jersey?
No, it's in the third bedroom. I haven't gone over there. I don't go to that side of the house anymore.
Dave's like, I don't go over there.
I literally go to like 3 rooms in my whole house. It doesn't, whatever. I'm not living in a mansion either. That's the sad thing. It's a small house.
Dave's like, it's literally the room right next to the one I'm in right now.
It's 8 feet away from me. I can't do it, though. But... No, I'm gonna get an Air Bear jersey, hopefully powder blue, or maybe I can get like a Air Bear hoodie. Like I would wear that more. than a jersey. Let's be honest.
What's your fucking hoodie size?
Medium. Still medium. Yeah.
Just so you're a medium for everything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not down. Like the problem is, I got these shoulders, man. I can't get down to a small.
Yeah.
You know, but
Dave's like, I'd love to, but these.
I'm not
these
a medium either. I'm not a medium kind of guy. That's not me.
A medium.
But no, Air Bear's great. He popped off last week. He's popped off every week. He will continue to do so. I like Drew Lock. Like that's the problem. Coming into this year, I was a big Drew Lock guy, and it just did not work out for him. He got hurt. Yep. He never found that that continuity on that offense. Tim Patrick's been the surprise of the year for this Broncos team. I really thought Jerry Jeudy would be elite.
I picked him up in fantasy to stash him.
Yep, great call.
Stash.
Noah Fant, he's had his ups and downs. He was hurt a little bit. Targets went elsewhere. Like, it's just that Denver team, they're not there yet. This is a team that's still growing. Without their best pass rusher this season, it's going to take time. I think that you just have to go with the Chargers on this one. They've been rolling offensively.
Next game, Dave, because I'm with you. Air Bear lights it up here. Broncos, they're just going to... Drew Lock can play well, but the Chargers are still going to win this game. The next one, though, this is the game we disagree on. Saints at Chicago. Saints are a 4.5-point favorite. The reason why I'm going with the Saints is because of everything we talked about with the Bears. I think the Bears defense plays well enough to where, yes, Matthew Berry might be right, and Drew Brees doesn't have a good enough performance fantasy-wise to start this week. But that Saints team is good. They don't punt the ball. This could be, here's the more interesting thing. This is the prop bet for you. Is this the game where we finally see the Saints punter this season because of that Bears defense?
Yeah, I will take that bet, actually. Okay. Yes, we will see a punt by the Saints, 100%. I will guarantee it. I don't have a hammer to hammer down on it, but
hammer down. We gotta get you Johnny's Thor hammer like fucking McAfee has. Hammer down,
right? It is a absolute lock. The Bears defense does not give a fuck about who you are. Our special teams is a goddamn joke, obviously.
Yeah.
Our kick returner's a coward. I don't expect him to be out there this week.
Like Trevor Lawrence.
Also a coward. Thank you for bringing that up.
That's a draft conversation, though, not a COVID one for people who get that out of context.
Just in case anybody's uninformed, there's a video out there of me calling him coward.
Yeah. Well, if he dodged the Jets.
Now, if I weren't from Chicago, I would absolutely pick the Saints in this game.
Dave's like, with the Super Bowl
and Alvin Kamara dominate this game. I don't think it is going to be particularly close. I think that this game ends somewhere in the vein of 28 to probably let's go 13. Yeah, let's go 28-13. Some weird score like that. Maybe 31-13. 31-13. Let's go for the flipsies. I like that. 31-13 on this game. I think Alvin Kamara is going to just eat yardage all day. We talked about the weather already playing a factor. Obviously, it's going to play a factor in that game up in in Green Bay.
Yeah.
I heard the first rumor about that, and then I had to go check the weather, and I was like, oh shit, that is heavy winds. How's Chicago? Also heavy winds, as it turns out. So heavy winds, Alvin Kamara, lots of success. Drew Brees, elite short passer. So that Saints offense will still be able to move the ball, but the Saints defense, I think they're probably good enough to stop whatever we put out there on the offensive end. We have one running back. We don't have a change of pace guy. Our offensive play calling is dog shit. Matt Nagy should give up play calling duties to anyone else on that sideline. I would take literally anyone else on the sideline. I don't care if it's our defensive coordinator. Let him call plays for the offense.
It's like anybody but Matt Nagy.
Let Nick Foles call plays for his own team.
Yeah,
have we seen that lately? Not enough. So
I'm not confident in the Bears' offense. That's basically what it comes down to.
But I have to pick the Bears. I'm a Bears fan. In honor of Mark Weber, dub them ease.
Yeah, it's just I'm not confident in that. I got to go with the Saints with the win. The next one, Dave, Seahawks and 49ers. This is the game I was talking about. The other game where I was like, do I disagree with Dave? And I still don't know if I agree with my pick. I'm thinking about flopping right now because 49ers Seahawks should be a good game. If Steelers Ravens isn't the game of the week, this will be the next best. A 3-point favorite are the Seahawks. I'm just going to say it, Dave. You're picking the Seahawks. You're going with your MVP guy.
You want to know why?
Why?
Debo's out. Moster's out. Their second string running back's out. The third string running back is questionable. Like, their offense is on Jimmy G and Kittle. And now that's great news for Kittle fans out there. Anybody who got Kittle in fantasy, you're like, yes, sir. But I don't believe in that team offensively to find another diamond in the rough in that backfield. Look, they've got an amazing performance of literally anyone back there. They have one of the best offensive lines in football. And I understand that, but I have to go with the fact that the Seahawks are a talented team out there, and they should be able to get the win in this game. Russell Wilson throws such beautiful passes, even though their defense, I don't have a lot of faith. I don't have a lot of faith in that defense, but I think that the 49ers offense will not be able to keep up with what the Seahawks can lay down.
So I'm not going to flip, Dave. I'm not. And I've got a 3-pronged reason for why.
Sure. Injuries.
No. The first reason is just like Aaron Rodgers last week. I think it was last week. Don't bet against Russell Wilson after a loss. That's number one.
That's fair.
Number two, look at the number 3 leads into number 2, by the way. Number 2.
What does 3 lead into 2? Doesn't 2 lead into 3?
You know what I meant. The quarterbacks of the wins of the 49er games. Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, or Danny Dimes, Jared Goff, Cam Newton.
Yep.
Not that great. Quarterbacks they've lost to. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Carson Wentz, Kyler Murray.
Elite.
Russell Wilson is the best quarterback that they are going to be playing. And that is reason number 3, Russell Wilson. So for me, I wanted to flip because last year they split and 49ers won in Seattle and that one is where this is. But you mentioned injuries and I was like, oh, that defense is pretty fucking hobbled up. Let's see what quarterbacks they played. Ooh, Russell Wilson is way better than Danny Dimes. He's way better than Sam Darnold. He's way better than Cam Newton right now. And he's way better than Jared Goff. I got to go with the Seahawks. I'm not flipping on it. I'm sticking with the Seahawks just like you. Although I would love to go with the Niners to try to gain one here on you, but I'm not going to be greedy. Then the 2 primetime games, Dave. The first one, Dallas and Philly, Eagles. It's very simple.
We're both thinking it. It was just just bet against Dallas at this point.
This line is Eagles 10. Eagles 10.5 is the line.
Dallas could win this game. Not even gonna lie.
Because Dalton's not out for sure. McCarthy's keeping that close to the vest.
Eagles can be a shit show. We're continuing the shit theme here. Yeah. I don't have a lot of faith in Wentz. I don't have a lot of faith in this Eagles team as a whole. Miles Sanders continually out. You're welcome. Sorry for drafting you. It just seems like the Dallas defense is the punching bag of the NFL. And I think that Wentz can at least take advantage of that. So yes, I am picking the Eagles here, but I'm not counting out the Cowboys. I think the line is insane for this game. You said 10.5?
10.5.
That's insane.
Minus 10.5 for the Eagles. And the reason why I'm going with the Eagles is even if Dalton starts, I know maybe the Cardinals defense is this weird thing to where it's they're the last 2 weeks, the Cowboys haven't even averaged 2 touchdowns, Dave. They've averaged 13 points in 2 weeks. And I don't see that getting any better to where even if the Eagles can only put up 20, I think this is a 2017, 2016. And that's on the good side. It's probably a 20 to either 2010, 27, 23, 26. It's probably more on that side. I am not high on the Cowboys. I think they lose this game. I agree with everyone on Twitter that's hey, I know every team needs a primetime game, but can we can we put Steelers Ravens on Sunday night and not fucking Cowboys Eagles? I feel like primetime would want to watch that a little bit more than the Cowboys lose to the Eagles.
America's team, not this year.
So the only thing I say with that is maybe it would be Niners Seahawks instead, because I'm thinking I had to see if CBS was a game for that Steelers Ravens, and it is. So I'd be surprised if Nance and Romo are not on that game, and there's no way CBS is giving that up as their game of the week.
Probably not.
And then, Dave, the Monday night game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against Danny Dimes and the Giants. The fans, 82, almost 83% of them are picking the Gronkaneers. There is no line for this yet because, it's a Monday night game. We'll get the line on Monday.
Yeah, obviously it's the Bucs though. Like,
yeah.
Can you give me a reason why the Bucs would lose this game? Can you? Like Tom Brady
gets
just came
injured.
off one of his best games.
Tom Brady gets injured.
43.
That's it. That's your answer. Tom Brady goes down with an injury. That's how this game goes to the Giants. Or Danny Jones doesn't trip on the 20-yard line. I don't know. Maybe the fastest quarterback in the NFL. Maybe he goes off on one.
Is this a game? We see Jameis Winston because they are winning by so much.
Jameis is in New Orleans.
I meant who is the backup quarterback.
I'm looking that up because I don't fucking know.
That's what I was thinking, but in my head I was like, I can't disassociate Jameis Winston from.
When you said Jameis Winston, I'm like, oh, I know he's
you're absolutely right. My brain had a fart there, and I was like, I forgot that Jameis Winston who's the quarterback.
Yo Gabba.
Yo Gabba Gabba.
Blaine Gabbert, baby.
Are we about to see a Blaine Gabbert third and fourth? Maybe just a fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Blaine Gabbert, fourth quarter.
I'd put
a sighting?
I put money on that. Yo Gabba Gabba sighting.
I think Yo Gabba Gabba gets a snap this game.
What's
the over under on that? What's the money line there? You got a prop bet for that?
Ooh, do we? I don't think they have any bets for the fucking for those. Let's see. Props.
But yeah, no, it's the Giants suck. They know they suck. I love Danny Dimes, but they suck. They're going to continue sucking. They're a bad team this year.
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately,
it's just one word. Yeah, that's another prime time. That's like, ugh, I don't even know. I'm trying to see if they have any prop bets for this week. No, the only ones are from the Thursday night game.
But did you know that B-Dubs rolled out a pizza sauce?
Yes, I saw that, and I almost want to try it.
I'm intrigued.
You know what else?
Pizza sauce is it just tomatoey and like Italian seasoning?
You know what else I almost want to try, but I'm nervous to try? # not sponsored.
Yeah.
Domino's burger pizza.
I've heard bad things.
Ketchup sauce. It's got like.
I heard the pickles are overwhelming.
I heard it. Like I read it. Like what's on it, and that's what deterred me from getting it. But there's the burger enthusiast in me that's like.
I mean, you are a burger boy.
I want to try it one day. There's also the taco pizza, which I don't know if I would get from Domino's.
That's good.
I don't know. But yeah, the pizza wings from B-Dubs. Like I've been like wanting to try those.
I've had a B-Dubs tab open for like 4 weeks now.
My mom brought up B-Dubs the other day. She's like, "You want to get B-Dubs?" I was like, "It's not Thursday." You gotta get those cheapy wings, Dave.
You gotta go all the way out to the restaurant too.
Yeah, gotta get those cheapos. But that's gonna do it for MVP Sports Live today. Thank you guys for checking out everything. Thank you to Izzo for the cheers as well. Thank you for Eric who stopped by in Twitch chat. Make sure to join that Discord if you haven't already. Link down below in the description or ! Discord into Twitch chat. Get you that. If you want to support us, patreon.com/MVPvids is how you go ahead and do that. You can also throw us a little sub on Twitch. We're live every Monday through Friday. Twitch.tv/MVPvids. We're also on YouTube at MVP Sports. That's going to do it for Dave and I today. Dave's going to put back. Oh, is that how we end the show? I gotta get my mask though, Dave. I gotta get it out. We're just two half of the MVP Justice League. Let's see. I gotta end the show with this, Dave.
I figure this is a good you want to put this as the screen grab, right?
Maybe.
Probably
See,
not.
Without my glasses, I think it looks more like a rabbit than a bat.
It really it does look like a rabbit, yeah.
Like. I gotta look. Yeah, I'm the Rabbit Man, not the Batman. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us for this spooky Halloween episode. I'm gonna fix my cape really quick. The spooky Halloween episode. Hope you guys have a great day in fantasy and everything. And as always, have a good day, everybody. Now, can I click the right one? Yeah.
I hope so.
Look at